बाद में साइड फील है
Perfecto.
Making his way here now, and you know what, guys? Things are about to get very exciting. Can you see them all chatting there? I don't know if I'm even allowed in here. here, but my cameraman's going in. I'll stay a bit more of a distance. But they're all getting ready because very soon they are going to be going to the mountain strip on Las Vegas Boulevard with Checo Perez as well. You guys are excited? Are you excited? I can see you excited. And look at all you guys! Look at all
He's not looking good.
George is looking at me like, hi guys, right, you're seeing this. These designers are going to be in the car very shortly. I want you guys to make some noise because they are going to be with you super seriously. Thank you so much for there are so many of you, all supporting so many different teams. It's absolutely fantastic. But now they're getting ready. And we're going to hand over to Naomi and Crofty who are going to start the show. Good evening, Las Vegas. You guys really come on.
What a night this is tonight, Las Vegas. I never thought we'd get tired of feeling. Yeah, when we were opening Let's try again. If you're on the strip, make some noise so Naomi and I can hear you. Crofty, I love you. Fantastic. And honestly, this is blowing my mind. Formula One is coming back to Vegas next year, November the 18th. We're going to go racing on the strip. I never thought that would happen.
Neither did I, and in just a few moments, as you guys know, the cars are going to take to the strip for the first time.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, you think the traffic jams on a Saturday night in Las Vegas would render this completely useless, but we've managed to clear the traffic. We've got some top Formula One drivers for your entertainment, doing some donuts on the strip, laying down some rubber in time for the race next year. Up in the posh seats, up to our right at the moment, we've got team principals. They're going to be joining us as well. The drivers are going to be here on the stage. I did see Gunther Steiner up there a moment ago. Give us a wave, Gunther. There he is.
Oh, Gunther, there he is, giving us a wave.
Honestly,
Fans.
that man is bigger in the US than Joe Biden.
Now, guys, before you make some noise for these cars coming down the strip, cast your eyes to the screen, because here's George Russell on track.
and gentlemen, because quite frankly, he is gorgeous. If you can hear me in the garage, George Russell, it's time to fire up that engine, I think.
It is time to fire up that engine. A few more moments, you guys. Keep your ears peeled, you'll hear it. I think those cars are slightly louder than you guys. Give them a run for their money. Give them a run for their money. Come on, Vegas. Make some noise, everybody on the strip. You guys join in too.
It's amazing. I was down at the start-finish line earlier today, where they're building the pit and paddock complex, which is going to be absolutely amazing. And there's just a little bit of tarmac at the moment and a whole lot of rubble. And we painted a checkered flag on the start-finish line to make sure that Vegas kicks off in style with our first ceremonial opening for today. And the excitement that was down there, Greg Maffei, CEO of Liberty Media, Stefano Domenicali, the CEO of Formula One. These are the guys that have made it happen. Steve Sislak, the governor of Nevada, Jim Gibson, the chairman of Clark County. They have welcomed Formula One with open arms. And it's going to be huge next year.
Couldn't think of a more exciting location to host a race. I mean, I don't know how the drivers are going to stay focused. So many distractions around here. I've had sensory overload since I got here. But anyway, do we have some George Russell fans in the audience?
Yeah, we got a few. George will be coming out onto the strip, and we're basically going to come out from the lobby area of Caesar's Palace. We're going to wind our way down the hill and onto the strip. He's going to ignore happy hour at Margaritaville, where I actually thought it was happy hour all the time.
There goes Lewis and George in the safety car. First run in the safety car.
So,
wave, guys. Lewis has got a GoPro. He's filming you.
So they decided not to go out in the F1 car. I wonder if there's been a problem with the F1 car, but look at that. For Las Vegas Drift.
He looks like he's smiling. Big laugh on his face.
Yeah. Lewis waving to the fans. George at the wheel. I wonder if do they do like rock, paper, scissors to see who drives?
Well, I don't know. I think we might still get one run out of them in the Mercedes. So,
yeah,
so maybe someone's taking a loss there. Maybe George just gets the safety car.
Okay, and now this is the area where we can do some donuts. Now, whether we can do some donuts in the safety car, yes we can.
That looks more like a spin to me.
Turn the traction control off, George. You can do it. I thought we were in Vegas. That's the Arc de Triomphe.
We're back in Paris. We're back in Paris.
Susie, how quick is this Mercedes GTR? And the cars and the drivers will do a little loop around by the Arc de Triomphe and then come back out onto the strip once again. I've driven this car.
Have you?
It's a beast.
I have driven this car too as well, actually.
On a track?
On a track, Silverstone actually.
Really?
Yes.
Oh God, you're so lucky.
Well, you know.
I just got to go around the streets of Bedfordshire. I had to stick to 30 miles an hour. It seemed a bit of a waste, quite frankly.
Seems better than nothing.
This is not 30 miles an hour.
It's a lot more quiet than an F1 car, this is.
Well, we can't hear the sound at the moment. I would imagine that engine is making some noise as we head down to the far end of our track here, of our strip here. The whole track, the 3.8 mile circuit for the Vegas Grand Prix is all going to be resurfaced in time for next year's race. As you can see, it's a bit bumpy for the Formula One cars as it stands at the moment. But I think they're coming back into the valet lot here at Caesar's Palace. So, Lewis Hamilton waving to the crowd, George getting his foot down. And George is going to be coming out in that Mercedes F1 car in just a few moments' time.
So
when
George
he's dropped
gets
his
the wheel
luggage.
all evening or what?
Yeah, he does, but when he's dropped his luggage off.
Must have really lost at rock, paper, scissors then.
Some people here have been queuing up since 8 o'clock this morning
I
to
heard
come down for
4.
this.
I
5
heard 4
o'clock.
o'clock in the morning. Who
Yeah?
was here at 4 in the morning? 5.
It was 5.
5 a.m. You guys are really keen here.
Yeah.
I was sleeping at 5.
I didn't have work
Yeah,
yet.
suffering with
Gambling.
jet-
You were
suffering
gambling.
with jet lag. No, I was not gambling at 5. I was at 3. Right, George, get into that car. Is Lewis going to go back out onto the strip? I think he might
Oh,
be.
you see? Switch positions.
We've had a little switcheroo, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's putting the pressure on Lewis getting the donut right? What do we think? You think he can do it? Well, 4 of us, 1 of us. No pressure, Lewis. If you can hear us, No pressure.
I think George is giving him some last-minute instructions. He is, he's definitely giving him some last-minute instructions.
Rumour has it, Lewis Hamilton does not enjoy driving on the road.
He doesn't. He was on Jimmy Kimmel, wasn't he?
He was.
A couple of weeks ago saying he likes to sit in the back and he likes to make phone calls and look through his social media, but he is not a man who likes to drive on the road. But to be fair, when you excel at over 200 miles an hour in the way Lewis does,
Streets get kind of boring.
yeah, sticking to the speed limit, it's not really very fun.
There you go.
There he goes.
Giving it some.
Can't sit anywhere, you have to stand. Or you can sit over there, remember I
That's a DJ stretch. Let's have some tunes. Let's have some tunes for this, I think.
Looks like he's done that a couple of times.
Just a couple. They're off down the strip now. Down past the Flamingo, down towards Paris.
No, one hand on the wheel?
Yeah, one hand on the wheel, one hand to wave to the crowd. And this is part of the main back straight where the drivers will be racing 378 days time. More donuts!
It's gonna have no rubber left in a second.
Just like in real life, you live in Paris.
I do.
You know how bad the traffic
I haven't
is.
done any donuts around the country, I must say. I haven't done them yet.
Still time. Oh, that's how you enter the strip.
He looks like he wants to go racing.
We all want to go racing. And tickets, by the way, on sale from tonight, 10 o'clock, Vegas time.
Get ready, guys. Those tickets are highly wanted. Who's coming next year? Okay, so there's lots of competition for the tickets out here tonight, guys. Oh, I can smell that rubber.
Do you get the feeling that the guys here have decided, to hell with the program, we're just going to have some fun?
We're gonna do our thing.
We've come a long way, we're just going to do our thing tonight. Here they come.
Give them a big cheer, guys. Give them a big cheer.
Lewis Hamilton and George Russell in the F1 safety car. 7 world championships between them.
He's pushing all the boundaries, isn't he? I mean, everyone's getting a shot. Now the question is, are we going to get an F1 car on the strip?
Well, it would be lovely to get an F1 car on the strip. We have the Red Bull. Checo Perez coming out in the Red Bull. Allegedly. We have a trophy truck here as well. Anyone know what a trophy truck is? Yeah. They go racing. They go racing in the
There's
desert.
one guy. There's one guy who knows what a trophy truck is.
These things are awesome. They go racing in the desert. Greg Maffei having a chat.
Little selfie.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is now the Saturday night Las Vegas traffic jam. Except there's no Ferraris in there, it's just 3 Mercedes at the moment.
Give it up for George, Russell, and Lewis Hamilton, guys! So what do you guys want to see next? More Lewis Hamilton, okay. Anything else? Checo! Checo, they're waiting for you!
I think Lewis is getting into not a Mercedes, it might be heading off Where do you celebrate in Vegas? If you're a 7-time world champion, where do you go on a Saturday night in Vegas? I think the answer is anywhere you want. Okay, big round of applause, please, Vegas, for Lewis Hamilton.
Now, Lewis is left. By the sounds of things, George is still around and he's getting in the F1 car. So we will see that Mercedes at the strip in just a few moments.
Lewis Hamilton has won 31 different tracks in his Formula One career, holds the record for winning at the most different circuits for any single driver. And when I looked at the sportsbook yesterday, it was a 6-to-1 chance to make it 32 different tracks that he's won at, and to come and win here in Vegas. 6-to-1?
It's pretty good odds. Yeah.
This man, George Russell, with his crash helmet on now, 12-to-1, his odds.
It's a little less likely, however,
Same car.
this man's been on the podium a lot this year, hasn't he?
7 podiums in total for George Russell this year. Best finish of 2nd.
Yes.
To-
And a pole position.
And
Hungary as
don't
well.
forget the pole position.
Can't forget that.
What an amazing lap that was at Hungary earlier this year. Now, it's not an easy thing getting into a Formula One car, and you can't do it yourself. You need your crew there to help you put your seatbelts on, to plug you in so that you are connected to the team, so you can talk to the team. There's also a drink system as well that will be connecting.
Look how many buttons there are on that steering wheel.
Yeah, man.
Loads of multitasking going on in that scene. And if you guys didn't notice, this car is not the no pods car of this season. This is last year's 2021 championship winning car, Constructors Championship winning car.
Yeah, that's right, because we can't run the current cars because that would count as a official F1 test. And they're only allowed 100 kilometers during the course of the season. So they are allowed last year's cars because, of course, they're completely different this year. We changed the rules, we changed the regulations, and we provided some better racing as a result of it. I think you'll agree, the racing has been absolutely phenomenal this season. Cars can follow that much more closely. Ground effect is back in Formula One, and the racing has been very, very exciting. This man, George... DJ Stretch, give us some tunes for George and the Las Vegas Strip. Vegas. Yeah, I think we just discovered about 1 million extra senses to overload with that one. That has got to be the coolest thing George Russell has ever done. And he's raced in Formula One, he's been on the podium, he's been on pole. But to be the first driver to drive down the Las Vegas Strip, yeah. That is a pretty cool experience. George will be coming up onto the stage to have a chat with us in a little while. And we'll find out just how much he's buzzing for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. George Russell, ladies and gentlemen.
Now we've seen a lot of Mercedes. It's time to see some Red Bull.
Yeah, I think we got a few Sergio Perez. For the man from Guadalajara, Sergio Perez, who this season became the first driver to win Monaco and Singapore in 11 years.
Does that make him the street track guru?
It makes him the king. Makes him the king, Naomi, of street tracks.
What are his odds of winning her next year?
Yeah, well, his odds are a little bit more than Lewis Hamilton. But 11 years since someone won Monaco and Singapore in the same year. There are 11 letters in Sergio Perez's name. He drives car number 11. And in Singapore, he came out of garage number 11. And when he crossed the line to win in Singapore, the time on the clock, 11, 11, 11. That is fate.
Must be.
And this, driving the 2011 Red Bull, is Sergio Perez! Different engine, of course. This is from the V8 era. Red Bull were winning the Constructors' Championship just as they won this year, of course, 4 in a row. For Sebastian Vettel, for Mark Webber, and for Red Bull. But never at the Drivers' Championship have Red Bull finished 1 and 2. Sergio, currently second in that championship table. Can he hang on to second place from Charles Leclerc between now and the Checo flag in Abu Dhabi? Look at what a glorious sight that is. With the sun setting over Las Vegas, Sergio Perez lighting up the strip.
Now that's a one-handed donut. Who's going to do a one-handed donut?
I can't even eat a donut with one hand.
yeah.
Absolutely amazing ball control from Sergio Perez. How hard is that to do a donut one-handed? You're the racing driver.
Well, to be honest,
ఏదో
I
లైవ్
want to make it
చూపిద్దాం
sound
చేసాము మరి
easy.
చేస్తాను బాయ్
When you're full up, you only really need one hand.
Really?
Yeah. I say that. I haven't actually done that. There you have it, guys. Sergio Perez, the second driver to take to the Las Vegas Strip. Make some noise for Sergio Perez!
He's laid down so much rubber. I actually think some of it is drifting onto our stage. This is the hardest bit, driving slowly.
It is harder. First gear is tough to drive in an F1 car.
Although Sergio is a man who's very good at coming into his pit stop. The 9 fastest pit stops in Formula 1 this season all belong to this man. Yeah.
So, what did you guys prefer, the Mercedes or the Red Bull?
Red Bull!
Wow, a lot of Red Bull fans here.
I sense a bit of competition down here in Vegas tonight. We've got some McLaren fans down here as well. Hello, Team McLaren.
Red Bull!
Aston Martin. Team Green, love that. Excellent.
Looks like Checo hasn't had enough, Crofty.
Is he going back out for some more?
You must have heard you guys screaming for him.
What I want to see is the Bellagio fountains firing up into the sky while a Formula 1 car comes blasting past. See if the fountains can keep up with the car.
I'm starting to think he's having a little too much fun out there.
No. You could never have too much of this.
Showing off his one-handed donuts.
The thing is, when he comes back to Vegas next year, this is the last thing he's going to want to do down the straight is go for a spin.
That's correct. So this is the last time I'll be able to.
Get it out of the way now. See, I remember once upon a time when I was little, I used to go and play football with my mates, and my mum and dad would be shouting, "Come on, gonna come in, time for bed," and I'd be like, "No." The blue trim underneath the car. Can we run that in the race, do you think?
Blue LED lights does look pretty nice, doesn't it?
It certainly does. As does Vegas this evening. What a sight that is. Lit up and shining brightly as Lewis Hamilton powers his Mercedes down the Las Vegas Boulevard. There's a Formula One car there somewhere. Oh. Just run out of turning circle.
That's slow.
Ah, los otros estaban mal.
That's insane.
Look at that. Oh, tiene que ser.
Look at that. Look how easy it looks.
Come on, Vegas. This is the last run of the night. Make some noise. Keep making
This city has seen everything. I'm not quite sure it's seen a night like this before. A sporting mecca, an entertainment mecca, and now a destination, and a new destination for Formula One. As Lewis Hamilton makes his way there, back here to the garages at Caesar's Palace. Show your appreciation for the greatest of all time, the 7-time world champion, the GOAT, Lewis Hamilton! Wow.
Parked at the wrong garage.
The rumours that Lewis Hamilton's about to join Red Bull are not true. He's very happy at Mercedes, and I'm sure soon we'll be signing a new long-term contract. Do you want to see Lewis Hamilton stay around in Formula One for a few more years? Absolutely fantastic. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for our drivers out on the strip tonight.
Now, if you guys are around the strip and you want to see us talk to the drivers, you better head down here to the fan zone, because they will be up here with us very shortly.
Yep, we're going to be chatting to the drivers about when you practice for hours and hours and hours, it means perfection. So let's bring some Formula One perfection to the stage. From the Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team, it is Mr. George Russell! Hey!
Wait a second, we've got Lewis coming on too. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for the 7-time champion of the world, Lewis Hamilton. Bit more volume for the drivers on their mics, guys.
Hey, you guys, I'm so excited to be here in Vegas. Just driving down that strip, watching movies like so many of you have seen Vegas and the lights. This race is going to be for sure the best race of all time. So, you guys will be here, so thanks so much for having us.
What do you make of it, George? Is it good?
Vegas, baby. Super exciting, this race. It's going to be I mean, it's wild already, and you guys have made it wild. So this time next year, it's going to be crazy, and can't wait for it.
Now, I know you guys are absolute professionals, but I've been here for a day and a half now. Slightly distracting, slightly hard to stay focused on work. You guys think you're going to be able to stay focused with all of this around you?
Nope. Of course. I mean, we have races like Singapore, Monaco, for example, is pretty hectic. It's definitely not going to be easy. But you know, we'd be here to try and win the race, of course. But hopefully, we get to enjoy a bit of what this city has to offer. And you guys always have an amazing time here. So it's a surprise always to see so many people here. The whole way around the circuit. That's really the support from all of you. People that have come out to Austin, Miami. It's been phenomenal this year. So thank you so much for the support.
By the way, even in the safety car, seems like you know how to do donuts better in your race car, though. Sorry, I had to go there. I had to go there.
I almost crashed in the F1 car. You
No,
were sketchy out there.
so George, when we were in the safety car, whilst you weren't looking, I turned traction control off.
Yeah.
So when you trying to do the burnouts, you couldn't do it. He's like, I don't know what's going on with it. One brake traction.
I'm fucking with you, I didn't really do it.
You two are great teammates, and you've had a lot of fun this year. If and when Mercedes are 1 and 2 next year, when you cross the line, how do you two celebrate in Vegas together after the race on November the 18th? Do anything you want. How do you celebrate in Vegas?
In Vegas?
Yeah, baby.
With Mike Tyson and the Tiger, isn't it?
Yeah.
The jungle cat in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you hit the jackpot.
I don't even know what's the best thing to do here. Casino? Yeah, I think there's you just a all-nighter doing lots of different things. Not going to sleep, getting lost. George will end up on the roof of the hotel.
Yeah.
And tattoo on the side of the face.
Big tattoo and a baby round your middle.
Yeah, we just married George off.
Oh yeah.
Anyone fancy marrying George Russell?
My girlfriend, so I don't know if we'll end up in a little white chapel.
Well, then you'll have to marry a girlfriend, won't you?
Absolutely.
Let's say you guys hit the jackpot. Because, you know, there's a lot of opportunities around here to hit the jackpot. What are you spending it on?
This is the jackpot!
Yeah, when you hit the jackpot, and in a city where you can buy anything you want, what do you go and buy?
Taking the people off the streets.
Yeah.
I find it really sad seeing people who clearly have so much potential but are living on the streets. I've seen some already here. Obviously, back in California, there's a lot more, and so that I think that will be the easiest thing to do, right?
George, I want to know, I don't know if you saw my really embarrassing lap that Crofty made me do last minute. It was pretty average. I want to know, what do you think? This track looks more challenging than the map looks, doesn't it?
Then what? Sorry?
The track map looks quite simple, but then actually driving it is a little more
it's never
technical than you
simple
think.
driving a Formula 1 car around a circuit as fast as this. I don't know. I don't think this is going to probably be the most exciting one to drive, but for you guys watching, and I feel like this race is designed for good racing, for overtakes, good racing, entertainment, and I think the Sunday for us is going to be super exciting. But to be honest, I don't really care as long as we're at the front. So that's
Well, who wants to see the Mercedes at the front next year?
Do you think you're going to get a bit distracted as well? Because there's neon and there's lights everywhere you go, and you're going to be racing past the Bellagio fountains as well. There's a lot of distractions here for drivers. Or can you keep it cool in the cockpit?
Checo's here. Checo, let's go.
Checo's trying to fight his way through the crowd as it stands at the moment. It's absolute bedlam.
Come on, Checo, come up.
Checo Perez, ladies and gentlemen.
So, are you allowed to ask Red Bull drivers questions, Crofty?
Yeah, I am tonight, yeah. I've got special permission tonight. Don't start with me. Are you allowed to answer? Yes, he is. Yeah, they're not here. It's absolutely
What
fine.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Exactly.
Right, so I was going to ask a nice question, but I'll ask an even nicer question to Checo now. No hands donut. 1 hand donut. 2 hand donut. What happened, George? Checo's doing no-handed donuts out there.
Safety first, people.
Also, have you seen how the Red Bull handles? It handles pretty well. So.
Checo's still a legend!
I mean, to be fair, you had a V8 in the back as well. Look, a slightly different car.
It made things a lot easier to do some donuts. Who crashed, by the way?
Is that you?
I did. There was so much smoke, and I had no idea where it was. I was completely lost. I couldn't figure out the building, so I started pulling out, and there was a barrier.
You also had the dark visor, no?
Yeah, but you were doing donuts. There's no smoke. What's going on with your tires? You have too much grip.
Too much grip, too much
grip.
effort. That car is quite good.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, well, before we get any more jabs in there, guys.
No, I sense a lot of competition down here tonight. I'm loving this.
I've got to get the boxing gloves in a second. Checo, 2 street race wins this year. Everyone here considers you the street racing guru. What do you make of this track? Excited about it?
Yeah, so much looking forward. I mean, I love this place. I've come here so many times in my life, so I just cannot imagine an event together with Formula One. It's gonna be, I think, the biggest event in the world next year.
Could you actually believe it?
Here, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of Mexicans, plenty of Mexicans.
You see, this could be What we need is some Checo cheers, and then some Lewis cheers, and then some George cheers, yeah? And we're going to all go in at the same time. And then some Crofty cheers. And some Naomi. Hey, listen, they got lights out and away we go on the front of the building over there. That is it's just immense. Gentlemen, there's a lot of races next year, 24 races. But when we come here to Vegas, this can also be the title decider as well. Would it be the coolest place to win a world title here on the Las Vegas Strip in the entertainment capital of the world, yeah?
This guy's got 7 of them, so he can probably take it.
Someone saying they want 8.
What do you reckon, Lewis? Is it a good place to win a world championship?
The party would be the best here if we did. Is it the second to last race? I don't know if you know.
It is the second to last race, yeah?
Okay, wow.
I'm sure if that happened. No one, the champion will not make it to Abu Dhabi.
Definitely not.
He'd still be on the roof with George Russell.
Okay, talking about parties. Where's the party at tonight, guys? Where are these people going to find you tonight? Anyone staying for parties tonight?
These guys know where the party is.
Guys, thank you so much for coming tonight, for coming onto the stage to speak to us all, and for entertaining and thrilling the crowds. On the Las Vegas Strip, we have 3, ladies and gentlemen, of the finest athletes in the world, George Russell, Checo Perez, and Lewis Hamilton! George Russell, ladies and gentlemen. Now, do you want to meet another Formula One driver? Yeah! Would you like to meet his boss as well? Because here in Vegas, it's Williams time. But it is Alex Albon and his team principal, Ross Capital. What a night in Vegas, gentlemen. Jos, why wasn't Alex driving on the strip?
Good evening, Las Vegas. Are you feeling good?
We wanted to see Alex on the strip tonight.
We want to see him, but We'll see him next year, and then he will be really, really fast. That's much better, isn't it?
Keeping us waiting. Alex Albon, welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Come forward a little bit, guys, because we can come a little bit closer to the crowd. Vegas. When they said to you, Formula One's going to Vegas, what were your first thoughts, Alex and yours?
Firstly, I thought everyone's going to be drunk, including the teams and maybe even the drivers. But it's really special, you know. It's my first time here. I landed about 3 hours ago, and it's really cool, super cool.
How excited are you to race it next year? Gotta wait another year, but it's coming hot and fast.
Yeah, I mean, it looks amazing. Even just seeing the drivers now going down the strip, it was, you know, you're getting that itchy feeling that you want to go driving soon. So I can't wait to get going. It seems crazy to think that we're driving through Vegas in Formula One cars, but yeah.
Yost, as we've been saying, there were a few distractions in this town. How difficult, as the team boss, is it going to be to keep the drivers, keep the crew focused, go out there and get some points and save the party until afterwards?
I still have to develop a strategy. I've been here a couple of years ago with Rallycross, and that was a night race. And then I thought the Rallycross is great, but would be Formula One great. And then when I first heard we are coming to Las Vegas, I said, that's it, that will be the race of the year.
How important is it for Formula One that we come to Vegas?
Yeah, I think Formula One belongs to Vegas, as Vegas belongs to Formula One. I said, this is the last piece of the puzzle for Formula One. And
brilliant. Alex, final words to you, because we've got a spectacular show coming everyone's way.
I'm
Come
not
to
asking a
Naomi.
question because there's a little fan here in the crowd. His name is Matis, he's 9 years old, and he wants to know what your highlights of the season was.
Oh, my highlight of the season, I have to say, yeah, Australia.
He's there. He's there. There he is, standing at the pole with the hats. You signed
Oh
that,
my
by the
god,
way.
how did you listen to him from that far away? But yeah, no, obviously Australia was a really special race for us. The first points for the team, so we're obviously getting up there, we're scoring more points, obviously, hopefully next year in Vegas we can score some more even.
Give it up for that!
Ladies and gentlemen! We have one more special guest up on the stage. In a few moments' time, it is Haas time!
Which is not very serious, so don't listen to it.
Hang on, you're a legend of Formula One. I've seen the t-shirt that proves it.
I got t-shirts, yeah, that's right, yeah, you're right this time.
Good stuff. Formula One's only American team on the grid. You're the most famous person in America in the paddock. So, in Vegas.
A lot, really a lot. I really look forward, and I didn't expect that. I got here yesterday, I didn't expect so many people for this event. We're a year away from the race, guys. You know that, huh?
They've got to get here early to get the best spot.
Yeah, exactly. So you just have to wait a year, you know. But no, it's fantastic that you all came. It's fantastic, you know.
It is absolutely unbelievable. Do you feel more pressure being the American team coming to the United States? Everyone wants you to do so well.
No, I don't feel any pressure. I mean, I want to make it happen. That is our aim. That's the Haas F1 team saying to make everybody proud here, you know. So we work hard for it, and hopefully we can achieve it.
Beep, beep, beep. Big party. You fucking
No, I never do that.
Hey, listen, I was wandering through a casino the other day. I actually went straight through and I found the sports book and they've got the odds up for next year's race, yeah? Mick Schumacher's 500 to 1. Do they know something about your team lineup for next year that we don't know? Have you been telling the bookmakers and having a little bet yourself?
I would never do that, you know, so I'm not the master that one, Crofty, and you don't get to with that one.
500 to 1, it'd be fantastic. You've seen it firsthand. Formula One is so popular in the United States now. It's a sport that is growing and growing and growing. Have we reached the ceiling? Or is there more room for growth here?
I think there's more room for growth. I mean, after seeing this one, I don't know where we go with it, but I think we'll have a fantastic event here next year. We have got 3 races in the United States now next year, so which is, when we think back only 3-4 years ago, there was 1 race and it wasn't sure if it continues. Now we got 3 very solid races, so I think it's in a good way in the United States, and we love it actually. You know, it's as F1, we are still the youngest team in F1, so only 7 years old, and we are very happy that so many people is watching us, and they're also the other teams, obviously, you know? But you have to root for us.
I'm sure they will be. The youngest team with the youngest team principal as well. Put your hands together, please. Mr. Gunther. Oh, Naomi, what a night. What a night.
What a night, Vegas. You guys really made this a great time for us.
Yeah. You've made it a great time. We've got some marvellous memories to take away, some magical moments, and ladies and gentlemen, if you all at the front of the stage turn around and face the other way, this is how we launch the Las Vegas Grand Prix 2023!
It's not on sale tonight, guys. 10 p.m. Oh, 11. You didn't do the pre-sale? The general edition sold out by the time I wanted to. You mean after the first 10 seconds?
Wow, wow, and wow again. What do we think of that, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, just remember, this is just the beginning, because in a year's time, as you saw, we will be back for the 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix. For now, we gotta just dream about it, and thanks to the help of some amazing artists, some great technology, and coverage that goes beyond the expected, we just manifest it.
We certainly did. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our show on the stage tonight. But we do ask one thing before Naomi and I go. Would you mind a big cheer while we do a stupid little selfie that we can put on social media? Because we absolutely love you guys. You have been amazing. So I can run the technology. Give it 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around in the fan zone tonight. Have your photo taken on the podium or with the World Championship trophy. Go to the simulator, immerse yourself in Formula One, and come back in a year's time to celebrate the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Will you do that, Vegas? Naomi, what a night this has been.
What a night it's been. Thank you guys so much for the great energy.
You've been amazing. Take care of yourselves. Thank you very much. Good night.